California firefighters are already gearing up for what they think could be a very busy summer when it comes to brush fires. Last year's fire season was the worst in state history, but some experts predict this summer could be worse. News Channel 3's Shelby Nelson reports on one community that was evacuated last year and talks with fire officials about the season ahead.
The last significant one, I was probably 16 years old. Pretty much it came right up to the street and we were sitting there in mask and, goggles, everything, because we're sitting there spraying the embers as they're flying across the road.
Austin Jackson, now 33, lives in Utah, but every now and then he returns to his childhood home in Snow Creek Village, a community northwest of Palm Springs.
There's been times where we're like, okay, this might actually be it.
One of the worst, at least for Jackson's family, came last year. The snow fire ignited in September after a Desert Water Agency vehicle caught fire, causing flames to spread to nearby brush. The blaze scorching more than 6,000 acres and coming within feet of nearby homes.
Did you think that you were going to lose your childhood house?
Hearing my dad say it, he's like, I really don't know what's going to happen. And he never, ever says that. It's like the final straw.
Fortunately, their home was saved along with several others in the small community. But at the same time the snow fire burned, so were several other fires up and down the state, including the El Dorado fire. In 2020 alone, California experienced its worst wildfire season to date, with more than 4 million acres scorched. Now, as temperatures start to rise, so does the threat of fire season.
We will be moving into fire season sooner this year. Although it's not officially declared yet.
Rob Racine with CAL FIRE says with little rain over the winter months, there is more dry brush, which can act as fuel if a fire is sparked.
Last year, about this time in the state of California, we had about 1,800 acres burned. And this year we burned approximately 13,600.
Racine says they're staffing up and have added a new aircraft, which holds more water to battle a blaze from above. Considering the snow fire, El Dorado fire, and apple fire were all caused by human error, there are things you can do if you live in a fire-prone area.
If you're using gas-powered equipment, motorized equipment to try to clear those weeds around your property, try to do so in the early morning hours when it's cooler. If you're using that gas-powered equipment, make sure it has spark arresters.
Shelby Nelson, News Channel 3.